that. Anchor down. That was awesome. Anchor down.
Anchor.
Yeah, so let's talk some of
Oh
the
my
bullshit. Because
God.
this week, this rankings is quite possibly one of the stupidest I've seen the AP poll put out, and
Thank
I've
you.
seen them put out a lot of trash.
I would like.
Let's
Can I?
get
Okay.
yeah.
I'm
Say your
mad.
piece. Say your piece.
I'm mad if you
You
maybe couldn't tell. I fully 100% agree that we should like fall period. Not fall out entirely. Not fall out entirely when you have the audacity to keep 0 and 2 Notre Dame at 24 and South Carolina being 2 and 1 isn't ranked from being number 11. Please explain it to me. Please make it make sense. I'm literally
can I play devil's advocate real quick?
no.
I think you guys deserve to drop from the rankings, but it is stupid that Notre Dame is. I think that Notre Dame being
It
still
makes
ranked is
zero
one of the
sense. I
dumbest
literally
things I've seen the
texted
AP
I
poll do.
agree.
I texted my father today and I was like, the worst part about us falling out of the rankings is just because of how we usually are treated ranking wise in our season and everything else, is that we probably won't go back in until like the last couple weeks, which is
Dude,
gonna
you
suck.
finished 10th last year. Don't give me this. Oh, they don't respect us in the rankings.
I know, but we
BS.
didn't get I said
IU
in the
got dropped
last
3 spots
weeks.
for winning a game this year.
Just win your games and make
We
the playoff.
did, and they still dropped us 3 spots.
You didn't
We
Because
win
win
good
didn't
your
enough.
win
games
good
better.
enough. By the way, that Old Dominion team that we beat fucking shellacked Virginia Tech this week. So
Speaking
what
of,
looks
that's
like a
news.
bad win now? Issues I have with the rankings. Why the fuck is Tennessee still 15th in the country? Are we just not like punishing losses anymore?
No,
That
they lost
Tennessee
to us, so it's
Tennessee
valid.
Tennessee should have flown away with that game against Georgia. With how bad Georgia's secondary was playing in that game, it is a shock that Tennessee lost. So drop them. Like they didn't play good defense. They didn't capitalize on mistakes. Why are they still 15th in the country?
Especially
Like
if like
Georgia and so,
it's
yeah.
ridiculous that Notre Dame is still in, but
Why
like
the
at
fuck
least
is
they
Notre Dame still ranked?
okay, yes, why is Notre Dame still ranked? But then like if you put aside the fact that they're 0 and 2, we're putting that out of the fact, out of like that's beside the point. They
No,
played
yeah.
who did they played Texas A&M this week, another ranked team, and lost not horrendously, 41 to 40, and they
They
dropped
only lost
16.
because
And they
yeah.
dropped 16 for that. But
I
Tennessee didn't at all.
I just
Uh,
also want to say, Red Zone Podcast. Have you not thought of quality losses? Go fuck yourself. I don't care about quality losses. They don't deserve to be ranked. Sorry, it's the sunglasses and the hat. If you followed Red Zone last season, you would know that whenever either Riley or I put sunglasses on, the salt levels of the podcast just
I
in
think this is
like
my first time in
increased.
sunglasses.
It's
It's
because
not
I'm here,
mine.
by the way.
I went into it during
Mhm.
rivalry week.
Well,
The
I'm gonna
infamous
add on.
rivalry week
Right.
podcast.
Building off what you were saying of Notre Dame, though, I think specifically with Texas A&M, they haven't necessarily proven themselves yet. So, like, it's even questionable if that is a quality loss in the first place. I think.
That is fair. They
I
did
would
Yeah,
also
s-
move
I
them
would
up
s-
6 for that.
I would say it's a quality loss if you lose to a team that is in the top 10. And A&M has looked pretty good this whole season. But, battered Aggie syndrome is a thing. I still fully expect this team to finish 8-4 like
Be this
God
the year that
intended.
they're not little brother anymore in the
Nah.
Texas
Nope.
A&M
that
Nope.
rivalry.
They are just
that could
always little
happen,
brother.
but we gotta get into that later when we talk
Oh
about.
my God. It actually could happen this year.
It
Let's also
could
talk
just
about the
given how
two.
interesting their season's
But
been.
I am excited for
And
Red River, Oklahoma versus
I am
Texas.
also yeah, Red River is going to be a blast this year. Let's also talk about let's give a shout out to the nerds, everyone. They did it. Vandy and Georgia Tech both enter the rankings.
Beautiful. Well, not
Georgia Tech
Vandy.
after beating Clemson, which Red Zone called, and Vandy after beating South Carolina, which I called by calling it a trap game. Um, so
I
good
mean,
job,
I
nerds.
did warn. I was like, hey, if you keep playing how you've been playing, Vandy's gonna be hard.
That is true.
And look at what
Um,
happened.
yeah,
It
I
was beautiful.
honestly I get dropping South Carolina and Clemson both from the rankings, just because South Carolina looked really bad. Whether or not that's due to
The
Sellers being
difference
injured, which is
is,
probably the main case.
I'll talk about it. But the difference is I have a little bit more faith in us making it back in the rankings than I do Clemson.
Yeah, Clemson might be toast this year.
I think it's just
Um,
really unfortunate for Cade Klubnik that he talked about like how this season was going to be a comeback for him and how he's like last year everyone was talking about how I sucked and then everyone was just like, "Yeah, man. It's 'cause you do." So
and we are being
that's
proved
unfortunate.
right.
That's
Um,
unfortunate.